Hi, welcome to the Wild Horses channel. In today's episode of First Steps in the Market, we want to discuss with you the custody of the money. So, to start talking about cryptocurrencies, we'll first make an analogy with fiat currencies. So, the majority of people that deal with money will have a bank account. Now, a bank account still nowadays, although this is changing, is much based on a personal contact where you go to your agency, you deliver your documentation, you open the account, and you'll have a manager of your account to whom you will go whenever you have an issue, and you'll have some machines elsewhere. When they are within the bank, you have support of some attendant to help you deal with it. So it's pretty straightforward. Even nowadays, when you have online banking and mobile apps for your banking, you still can count on a phone number for any support that you will need. And if anything goes wrong, you go to the agency personally and you solve things there. So it's pretty straightforward that the bank can be sure that when you make a request, that you is really yourself. Now, when you are dealing with cryptocurrencies, the exchanges where you will trade mostly are places that mostly do not physically have a point of attendance and is likely to never talk to them or see them, and mostly if they will ever see you, it's through photography. So what's gonna happen is that all the interaction will be based through their app in their cell phone or their website. So it's likely to be very artificial, very virtual. Thus, you will need to manage things by your own. This is one complexity. Now, the second is a consequence of that. How can they be sure that the one who is requesting some funds is really its owner? Meaning, how do they know that you is yourself? Well, to solve this, they'll have some additional levels of securities to check your identity and to be sure that you is really yourself. So they will send you confirmations by email, on your cell phone. They will ask for second factor authentication. They will ask you for additional passwords. So you need to have a control of such inventory of passwords and addresses and all the possible set of codes that they might send you and demand from you. Otherwise, you might get lost on this and you need to request a resend of such codes, and that will postpone your access to your funds most likely when you need them. So it's very important to be aware of this. Another point, in general, the banking system is always there, meaning those institutions with all their problems, with all their issues, it makes a long time they're there, and we in normal basis expect them to be there tomorrow. What happens is when we are dealing with cryptocurrencies, those exchanges, be those centralized or not, you are not sure about their life length institutionally. Something that the banks have went together and they have a complete set of institutional framework to keep them up and running. That level of cohesion does not exist in cryptocurrencies by now. So an alternative to be sure that that institution is there is, instead of trusting it or blindly believing, is to operate in what we call decentralized exchanges, where you do not open hand of the custody of your assets. You keep them in your wallets. But as a counterpart, you need now to manage your own custody devices, be them a software running in your browser or installed in your computer or in your hand as a pen drive. So you need to manage them very well. One possibility is to have a separate device for accessing your cryptos, that you do not surf in the web, that you do not open emails, that you do not have games installed, that you do not listen to music. You only use it for trading cryptos. That's it. So you put it on and connect it to internet when you want to send, receive, to manage them, to trade them, whatever. It's specialized for that. Then you'll have your wallet installed there, your browser, which is with safety features, and with them you will connect to those websites and make your transaction. And preferably you do not use Windows, something that's subject to viruses. You can use Linux, for example, which is a system much safer and much better in dealing with processes and requests. That's proven. But I don't know Linux. Well, you should learn it. You should try. It's pretty straightforward nowadays. It's very easy, very user friendly. So it's different than Windows, but it's not something from the moon. It's very much clear and easy to learn how to use them nowadays. They pretty much do everything for you from the start. So your experience will not have a glitch if you replace Windows for Linux in such a device, and it will have a lower cost because you can discount the royalties that you'll pay otherwise. And you have your computer where you can now make everything that you're used to do but those activities. Like that, you have an additional level of security, because if your computer got invaded, it's the one that you are usually surfing the web, not the one that you are using for cryptos. Now, if you're a specialized crypto trader that you really use this, then you should really have a separated one for such other activities. So your main computer is the one for the cryptos, and that other computer, which is lower power, lower cost, lower everything, that you do the other activities. So you preserve your assets like that better. This is our suggestion, so keep that in mind. Thank you very much for your attention. Tomorrow we do not have edition, but on Saturday we go back with markets and economy. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you there. Don't forget to sign up to our channel and sign up to our notifications to be notified of new episodes like this one that ends right now. Bye.